Good. All right. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Blair Taylor High School for today's Division IV sectional semifinal. Game one is the Pittsville Panthers and the Eleva-Strum Cardinals. Good morning, everyone. Steve Maves alongside Joe Anderson here on this beautiful day here in Blair Taylor on this picture-perfect field here in Blair Taylor. It's a matchup, a rematch from last year in a sectional semifinal that Eleva-Strum ended up taking over the Pittsville Panthers in that game. So we'll see if Pittsville can avenge a loss, or if Eleva-Strum's going to continue their little Cinderella magical run as they have knocked off I think a 12 seed, a 4 seed, and an undefeated Bangor number 1 seed last week en route to another regional final or regional title and a sectional semifinal here today. Pittsville, on the other hand, knocking off Independence Gilmanton in a regional semifinal, and then taking down Blair Taylor, the host school, last week in Pittsville in a regional championship game. It is a gorgeous day here in Blair Taylor, hoping to get as many games in, or hoping to get all the 3 games in here today before some weather comes in later this afternoon into early evening. So I had the opportunity yesterday to sit down and talk to head coach Justin Rayburn of the Pittsville Panthers for his comments on the season and this ball game here today. Enjoy this pregame show brought to you by Midstate. We'll have your starting lineups and opening pitch coming up next here on Zaleski Sports. Here with Pittsville head baseball coach Justin Rayburn. Coach, first off, congratulations. Another regional championship, another conference championship as well. Heading back to the sectionals in Blair Taylor again this year. Knocked off Blair Taylor last week. Same location, same opponent, different team, obviously. But just talk a little bit about the season first off here.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you can win a conference and a regional title in the same year, that's a pretty good year. And I think, especially, we graduated 7 guys last year and a significant amount of starters. And so I'm not sure coming into the year we expected to have quite the start that we did. We knew that we were going to be okay, but I thought it might take a little while to adjust to varsity baseball because a lot of these guys were coming off of JV, and a lot of them have never played in a playoff game before. So I think that they kind of stepped up, especially late in the season, for never playing in a playoff game. They look like a pretty experienced team, and so we've been pretty happy with that.
Yeah, absolutely. And you mentioned the great start, obviously undefeated throughout most of the year. It's kind of coaches talk, I guess, but you never want to lose, but losing at the end of the year kind of gets that monkey off your back, not having to go into the postseason undefeated, have that feeling of a loss. Just talk about the 2 tough non-conference games at the end of the year.
Yeah, so this is something that we've been doing for a few years now, especially when we know that we're going to have a pretty good team. We'll kind of backload our schedule a little bit just so we can see some pretty good pitching right before playoffs. And honestly, those obviously you don't want to lose those games, but when you lose to a team like a Stratford or a Marathon or a Medford, those are 3 really good teams. And we saw real good pitching, and it pretty much did what we wanted it to do. It got us ready for the playoffs. That way, when you get into a regional semi and a regional final, you might see some guys that throw a little harder. Well, now we've seen that, the few weeks before that. So that's kind of how we schedule it. And our guys kind of know going into those games, that's, the outcome we'd like to win, but the outcome's not the main thing. The main thing is to get ready for the playoffs. And, those 3 teams really did that for us.
Yeah, absolutely. And going back to your roster a little bit, getting production up and down the batting order, but as well as the mound, Logan Zickert has been absolutely outstanding this year on the mound. Did it again on Wednesday night against Blair Taylor. Just talk about the pitching staff, and then we'll talk a little bit about the hitting as well.
Yeah, Logan has been our ace for the last 2 years. And when I went to the all-conference meeting, I think I mentioned he hasn't had a conference loss in 2 years. And, he's really been dominant on the mound. And one thing that Logan has really done well the last few games especially is he's really done a nice job of changing speeds. Logan can throw pretty hard. And so, we always emphasize, make sure you change speeds a little bit. He's really done a nice job with that. And he's really been able to control his off-speed stuff, which has helped. When Logan was a freshman, he was our number 2 pitcher. We could tell right away that Logan was probably going to be the guy probably for the rest of his high school career. And so he's really done a nice job. We were fortunate to be able to save him for the regional final game. Ben Friday did a real nice job on the mound in the regional semifinal, and that allowed us to save Logan for that regional final. And then Logan really came out, and I think he had 13 strikeouts against Blair Taylor. So he really came out and dominated that game.
Yeah, and then I mean the leadoff hitter as well, Logan, and then you got some power in the middle there. Just talk about the bats as well.
Yeah, I think like any Division IV team, obviously the top of your order is going to be pretty good. But one thing that goes uncredited sometimes is the bottom of our order. They do a nice job of getting on base and setting it up for the top of the order. Obviously, everybody knows, Dawson Luther. Everybody knows that name. Brad Neve, the Friday boys. Everybody sees those names, and those guys are real good hitters. At the bottom of the order, Derek Grossman, Jake Hardinger, Grant Radaman. Those guys do a nice job of getting on base, and they have some gritty at bats, some long at bats that they kind of draw it out a little bit and set the table for the top. But obviously Dawson's kind of the big guy in the lineup that you probably saw the home run against Independence Gilmanton. That's probably one of the farther ones I've seen in a while. And that was a big boy at bat for a sophomore.
Yeah, absolutely. And you talk about obviously the big boppers up front, but you got a lot of covering Pittsville football as I have the last couple of years, or covering a couple of the football games. Just all around good athletes on the or in the batting order. Obviously, Jake Hardinger at the bottom, but it helps out a lot with with having good athletes. But now going into sectionals, similar or same location, the field at Blair with the turf. Just talk about the advantage that gives you a little bit going to the same location that you were last year.
So our guys have played on turf before, which is not real common a lot of times when you're a Division IV team, Central Wisconsin. Last year we went over to Wisconsin Rapids and we played on turf at a neutral site against Pacelli because of a rain day. And then a lot of these guys will play on our men's baseball team in the summer, and we play over at Wisconsin Rapids, which is a turf facility there. Logan has played some travel ball in his time, so he's played on turf, in his travel tournaments. And then, we've got experience playing on turf. I think our guys still really like the natural surface. Some of them are some old school baseball guys, but the turf's nice. It's you're not going to get any bad hops. The ball may get on you a little bit quicker, but it's something that they're used to. I wouldn't say it's going to be brand new to us.
Yeah, absolutely. And obviously playing the first full week of June is always special. Getting this opportunity. Not many schools get this opportunity. Just talk about relishing this moment again this year.
For us, every year that you have a senior class, I think anytime you're a teacher or a coach, anytime you lose seniors, I think it's always a little tough because they're always, we've always had such good kids. And so it's more time you get to spend with your senior ball players. And it's more time that those senior ball players kind of pass down the way you're supposed to play the game to the younger guys. So the more time you can get with them, the better. We've got a real good senior class that kind of shows the younger guys how things are supposed to be done. We've had to cancel a couple of Legion baseball games, but that's okay. That's a good reason to cancel Legion games. But I know I've got some younger guys that are itching to play some summer ball. But the longer that we can keep playing ball here in the spring, the better.
Similar opponent again, Eleva-Strum coming up in your first sectional game. They had a pretty nice run so far. Beat Assumption, beat Columbus Catholic, and beat an undefeated Bangor team last week. Just talk a little bit about the Cardinals in your matchup in the sectionals.
Yeah, this sectional, or this regional, I should say, or super regional, whatever you want to call it, is as everybody's reminded me several times, it's a good one. But we're okay with that. I told our guys that going into it, it's a good one, but that's the way we'd want it. And they've showed it already. We've beaten a very good Independence team, beat a very good Blair Taylor team, and I think they're up for the challenge. Aleva's good, don't get me wrong, but the message to our guys is so character of this team that they don't get too high, they don't get too low. They get down a little bit, they just keep fighting right back. And so I'm really looking forward to tomorrow's game.
An early morning bus trip over to Blair, 10 a.m. start. Just talk about the keys of getting that first win tomorrow.
Yeah, we're anytime you've got games and you got no school, it gets kids out of their routine a little bit. So one thing I always tell the boys is get up at a decent time, go through kind of your normal. But the boys are going to get up. They're going to come down to the batting cage a little early, take some swings before we go, and then we're not going to do too much out of our normal routine of an away game. We're going to get there a little over an hour before the game, like we would any other game. And I think the big thing is winning the first one. We don't even really talk about the second game. We've done that with the regionals too. We don't talk about the next game in the regional. You got one game in front of you, and that's the one we got to win. And I think the boys are pretty focused on that.
Perfect. Thank you, Coach. This is Pittsville head coach Justin Rayburn. First pitch, Pittsville Eleva-Strum coming up next on Zaleski Sports.
Versus the home team, Panthers of Pittsville. At this time, we would like to introduce you to today's squads. As your names are read, please line up on the baseline in front of your dugout. Now, in no particular order, for the Cardinals of Eleva-Strum, number 14, Jared Iona. Number 44, Jake Bjerke. Number 3, Justin Becker. Number 1, Brady Nichols. Number 9, Carter Gunderson. Number 11, Alex Anderson. Number 21, Tyler Webb. Number 20, Isaac Knudsen. Number 12, Brady Zimpel. Number 22, Kelvin Barneson. Number 8, Noah Martinson. Number 6, Ty Felstead. Number 25, Dominic Dregney. Number 27, Titan Miller. Number 4, Connor Schiffelman. Number 5, Brody Hansen. Number 45, Evan Christensen. And number 10, Tommy Bauer. The assistant coaches for the Eleva-Strum Cardinals are Taylor Rathke, Drew Christensen, Barry Christensen, Jeremiah Bovey, Grant Nelson, Will Thibodeau, and Nolan Taylor. And the head coach of the Cardinals, C.J. Christensen. Now for the home Pittsville Panthers. Number 2, Dawson Luther. Number 3, Logan Zickert. Number 4, Derek Grossman. Number 6, Grant Rodeman. Number 8, Brody Withers. Number 11, Jackson Doer. Number 12, Jamison Krieger. Number 13, Ben Friday. Number 15, Jake Hardinger. Number 18, Wyatt Radaman. Number 19, Brad Neve. Number 24, Darren Luther. Number 25, Dalton Dar. Number 27, Braden Friday. The assistant coaches for the Panthers are Lee Garrels, Casey Crone, Dylan Luther, Brett Radaman, Dave Radaman, Jordan Rayburn, and Sam Schwanebeck. And the head coach for the Panthers, Justin Rayburn. Blair Taylor schools in the WIAA require good sportsmanship and educationally based sporting events. Attendance at interscholastic activities is a privilege with expectations to exhibit positive and respectful behavior. For the enjoyment and respect of all in attendance, your cooperation in demonstrating such high ideals of sportsmanship is expected and greatly appreciated. At this time, if you are able, we ask that you stand for the singing of our national anthem by Julie Neary.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Beautiful rendition of our national anthem here today as we get you ready for some sectional semifinal baseball action here on Zaleski Sports. We are in 6 different cities throughout the state of Wisconsin today, and games going on all over to determine who heads to Appleton next week in the 2024 WIAA State Baseball Tournament. Got a game here. Trevor Zaleski and Brennan Redsloff are in Appleton at Xavier. Mike Wenlent and Bob Radovich are in Marshfield for Eau Claire North and Spash. We've got Brandon Bierencott and Dan Lau at Rosholt for Three Lakes and Niagara. Jason Zaleski up in Gillette for Auburndale Bondwell. And we got our friends down in Milwaukee, Waukesha North and Muskego at 10 o'clock. And then, of course, us here, games going on after that. Pacelli and Gibraltar is at 1 o'clock. Hamilton and Arrowhead is at 1 o'clock. River Falls and Hudson are at 1 o'clock in Marshfield. Royal and DeSoto are here. You can watch that game following this game at 1 o'clock. St. Mary Catholic is taking on Algoma at about 1:30 up in Gillette. The Gibraltar-Pacelli game is in Rosholt. Hamilton and Arrowhead's down in Milwaukee. River Falls and Hudson is in Marshfield. And then, of course, after or once games are completed and sorted out for our 4 o'clock games, then we'll have all those matchups for you as well. Reminder, today's broadcast brought to you in part by Pittsville Associated Bank. Pittsville Associated Bank, your money works here. As well as Bluff View Auto Repair. Bluff View Auto Repair just off Highway 80 on County Road C in Pittsville is your full-service auto repair. They service cars and light trucks. Call them today for an estimate on County Road C in Pittsville. Logan Zickert on the mound will be facing off with Brady Nichols to start things here for Eleva-Strum this morning. As the first offering misses high for a ball, and we are underway 1-0 to Brady Nichols. Can appreciate everyone tuning in today. Both teams in pinstripes. High chopper over to Zickert. He's going to take it himself, underhanded to first. And 1 up and 1 down here in the first inning for Eleva-Strum. Will bring up Justin Becker, the second baseman, followed by Tyler Webb, Jake Bierke, Carter Gunderson, Calvin Barneson, Alex Anderson, Brady Zimpel, Noah Martinson, and Ty Ty is going to be hit for by Brady Zimpel. Now Justin Becker, the second baseman. There's a low strike, and it's good for a strike, 0-1. Logan Zickert in their game against Blair Taylor last week with 13 strikeouts. Just missed that one. 1 ball and 1 strike. Logan was taken out due to pitch limit. 2 balls and a strike to Justin Becker. Can be hit over to third. That's bobbled there by Friday across, and in time they got him. Braden Friday with a nice play, and there's 2 away. Braden has struggled this year with errors, but able to regain and recover and throw out Justin Becker in the first. And now the pitcher, Tyler Webb.
Nobody on for the Cardinal pitcher, number 21, Tyler Webb.
Go, Tyler.
Webb looks at a strike in the inside corner. It's 0-1.
Here we go, Tyler. Nice and easy. Top of the ball.
That was going to be hit to shallow right field. Over on it, and still drifting back and making the play as Darren Luther. A 1-2-3 inning for Pittsville here in the first. We've played a half an inning. It's Eleva-Strum 0. And Pittsville coming up. You're watching sectional semifinal baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Need a new mattress? All Furniture in downtown Marshfield has mattresses, and you can save like never before. We have stacks of mattresses, save big on factory liquidations and closeouts, one-of-a-kind items, and mismatched fabrics. Save on special purchases and rollback pricing on 2-sided flippable mattresses. Discounts on adjustable bases and even clearance pricing on floor models.
The Furniture People for good home furnishings. Mall furniture where value is yours.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for. Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
Welcome back to Blair Taylor High School. Sectional semifinal baseball here on Zaleski Sports. Team Aves alongside Joe Anderson here today. Pittsville going with their usual starting lineup, their batting order, I should say, as it will be Logan Zickert, Dawson Luther, Brad Neve, Braden Friday, Ben Friday, Darren Luther, Grant Radaman, Derek Grossman, and Jake Hardinger. And Grant Radaman hitting for catcher Jamison Krieger, as was the same way last week in their win over Blair Taylor. Give a shout out to our friends Ryan Schwanebeck, Eric Neve, and Dave Horn, all saying go Panthers or go Pittsville. Appreciate everyone tuning in today here on Zaleski Sports. Glad you're joining us. And expecting good crowds all day here in Blair Taylor. Royal and DeSoto to follow. And then, of course, the championship game after that. Logan Zickert to lead things off, the pitcher. He had a night to forget against Blair Taylor last week at the plate. He had 4 strikeouts against Blair Taylor. But then on the mound, he had 13 strikeouts pitching. So all evened out in the 8-3 win for Pittsville last week. Tyler Webb's done with his warm-up pitches, and we're about to get underway here in the bottom of the first inning.
Leading off for the Panthers in the bottom half of the first will be their pitcher, number 3, Logan Zickert.
Talk about Logan's pitching when he comes back up to pitch in the second inning, as he fouls that one straight back to 0-1. As you heard in that interview, Logan has been as good as it gets in the Central Wisconsin South Conference pitching-wise. The 0-1 swung on and missed. Webb blows past a fastball, and it's 0-2. 315 down the left field line, only 340 to center, and 275 down the right field line. Time is called, a reset. The 0-2 misses high for a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Dawson Luther to follow, and then Brad Neve for the Panthers. Central Wisconsin South Conference champions again this year. Got him looking on the outside corner, and Tyler Webb starts the day off with a strikeout. And there's 1 up and 1 down for Dawson Luther. Pick up quick and easy meals when you're on the go at the Pittsville Family Foods Deli. Their hot bar menu features sandwiches, sides, and so much more. Get daily specials including Fridays, baked fish and shrimp, and check out their hot personal-sized pizzas served daily. Shop local with Pittsville pride and support the hometown team at Pittsville Family Foods, downtown Pittsville. Nobody on, 1 away here for Dawson Luther, the shortstop. Dawson had an outstanding day at the plate against Blair Taylor, and Tyler Webb just cranking it up and blowing it past these Pittsville hitters to start here. That's going to be hit foul and into the parking lot, and it's 0-2. Brad Neve to follow. Quickly, the 0-2 misses high for a ball. Pittsville looking for their first state appearance since 2014. Again, they made the regional or the sectionals last year and lost to Eleva-Strum. Now it's going to be knuckled to shallow right. Second baseman out to grab it is Justin Becker, and there's 2 away here in the first for Brad Neve. Matthews Electric Service is your complete electric contractor for commercial, residential, and agricultural work serving Central Wisconsin. He does trenching and bucket truck work and is fully licensed and insured. Call Matt today at 705-884-1111. Matthews Electric Service says, good luck, Panthers. Brad Neve looks at a ball high and in. Outside, missed. 2-0. Webb works quickly. Out of the windup. There's a strike right at the knees. 2-1. Jake Bierke does a nice job behind the plate, trying to frame those pitches as well. Neve fouls it into the screen, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. A lot of fans down below us here and people setting up tents and the likes beyond the outfield wall as well. The 2-2. Breaking ball is popped up and out of play. And we'll have score updates from all around the Zaleski Sports Network today. DeSoto and Royal to follow this one. Missed outside. Count runs full, 3-2. Brad Neve coming in at 3:33, and he strikes out. And Tyler Webb picks up a couple of strikeouts here in the first. We've played 1 complete, scoreless here in Blair Taylor. You're watching high school baseball at Zaleski Sports.
2023 was a year of change, innovation, building something new, and teamwork. The H&S legacy is evolving, and we're carrying it forward, designing equipment that helps farmers get the job done. Looking ahead to the future of farming while staying true to the values that have brought us this far and made us who we are today. H&S. Strong heritage, strong people, stronger future.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Jake Bierke to lead things off here for Eleva-Strum in the visitor second inning, followed by Carter Gunderson and Calvin Barneson. And Logan Zickert misses for a ball, 1-0. Two pitchers that work extremely fast. This is just a bit outside, 2-0. Time is called, and a late call or a late timeout granted there to Bierke. And time called again. The 2-0 is lined left field side, not a play. Or foul ball, I should say. It didn't quite make it out of play, and it's 2-1. Zickert back home. This is a low and away. 3-1 now to Bierke, the Eleva-Strum catcher. Going to be hit right back up the middle, and the first base hit of the day goes to Eleva-Strum here in the second inning. Your one-stop shop is in the heart of Dexterville, is Lakeside Oasis. The C-Store has everything you need when you're headed to the lake. Beer, bait, ice, and snacks, just to name a few. The C-Store is open 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. or stop in the diner for a bite to eat. Lakeside Oasis on Highway 80 in the heart of Dexterville. Lakeside Oasis says, good luck today, Panthers. Now Carter Gunderson, the shortstop, with a runner at first and nobody out. That's a low and away for a ball, 1-0. Grossman in left, Hardinger in center, and Darren Luther in right. Pick off to first, and they got him. A pickoff at first. And they picked off Jake Bierke at first base. A quick move there by Zickert. And there's one away. Adam Leenan couldn't get his footing, and Zickert tossed him out at first on the pickoff. And now behind Gunderson, 2-0. There's a strike right at the knees, 2-1. Kelvin Barneson awaiting on deck. Can be hit over to second. That's Friday. And retires Gunderson on the ground out. Bring up Calvin Barneson. And Ben Friday over at
2 outs for the Cardinals.
Ben Friday over at second. Braden Friday at third. Dawson Luther at short. Ben Friday at second. And Brad Neve at first. Jamison Krieger catching for Logan Zickert today. Now Calvin Barneson looks at a strike, and it's 0-1. Trying to get him to chase. Unsuccessful, and it's 1-1. Low for a ball. 2-1. Alex Anderson followed by Brady Zimpel if the inning continues here for Eleva. High and tight. 3-1, pardon me. And trying to figure out your pitching and when you need to go to certain guys. And what you're going to have to do in 2 games today if you're able to get there. You ride the arm of Logan Zickert and Tyler Webb for as long as you can today. 3-2, just a bit outside. And a 2-out walk. Logan Zickert was heading back to the dugout. Lake Dexter Drive-In is a favorite summertime stop serving daily 10:30 till 9. After the ball game or on your way to your favorite fishing hole, stop in for a bite to eat, including their burgers, brats, fish fries, and more. They have your favorite treats too, like shakes, malts, and soft serve and scoop ice cream. Good luck today, Panthers, from Lake Dexter Drive-In, a summertime favorite, open Memorial Day to Labor Day on Highway 80. And you can check them out on Facebook. Now Alex Anderson, the center fielder, with a runner at first and 2 outs. There's a swing and a miss, 0-2. Zickert a long look in. There goes the runner. Doesn't matter. A swing and a miss by Anderson to end the second inning. No runs on a base hit. He was picked off. There was a walk and 1 runner left on base. We have played an inning and a half. Still scoreless here in Blair Taylor. You're watching high school baseball, Zaleski Sports.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
It's a very clean first inning for Tyler Webb on the mound. He'll face off with Friday Luther. Mike Wenlett and Bob Bradovich in Marshfield today. Again, we'll keep you all up to date on Zaleski Sports today. Lots of games. First offering to Braden Friday is good for a strike, and we're underway here in the second.
Panther third baseman, Braden Friday.
Webb pops another strike in there. Quickly, 0-2. Carter Gunderson started the day against Columbus Catholic last week, and 3 pitches, fastball, curveball. And Tyler Webb has got 3 strikeouts here so far. Chastine Hesley Insurance Agency is your full-service agency in Pittsville, offering auto, home, business, farm, and life insurance from a variety of companies, including Progressive. Whatever you need to protect, let them provide you with a free quote. Good luck, Panthers, from Chastine Hesley Insurance Agency, downtown Pittsville. Now it's fouled into the mitts. Ben Friday at the plate. Darren Luther waiting on deck. Missed inside. Friday backing out of the way. 2-1. Tyler Webb has been in control so far, and he reset, stepped off. Bjerke looks to the dugout, says let's go through the signs again. The 2-1 is going to be hit into left field. And a one-out base hit for Ben Friday is the first hit of the day for Pittsville. Bucks and Berries congratulates Panthers baseball on a great season. Bucks and Berries Cafe on Highway 80 in Babcock is your go-to family restaurant for their signature pies and homemade food served by their friendly staff. It's a cozy atmosphere for the whole family, so when you're in the area, stop on in and check out their daily specials. They're open 7 days a week, 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Bucks and Berries Family Restaurant on Highway 80 in Babcock and on Facebook. Darren Luther at the plate with a runner at first and 1 out. First time for Webb out of the stretch today, and that was going to be lined to short to first. A high throw, and it's going to be safe at first. Nearly had the double play. Nearly had the double play on Ben Friday. A line out by Luther was the second out. And now we'll see what C.J. Christensen is going to ask, maybe for some help.
Still with a runner at first base, 2 outs.
Grant Radman will be at the plate for Pittsville with a runner at first and 2 outs. It was a heck of a play out there by Carter Gunderson. Threw it a little high to Barneson at first. And no appeal is going to be had, and now Radman will be at the plate with a runner at first and 2 outs. First offering to Radman misses outside, 1-0. Runner at first now and 2 outs for Pittsville. Going to be a slow roller to third. It's going to roll foul and stay foul. 1 ball and 1 strike. Food and fun are the features at Horse and Around in downtown Pittsville. Stop in for daily food specials like $2 burgers on Tuesdays and their Friday fish fry. Pam and the staff congratulates the Panthers baseball team on a terrific season. There's great food and fun at Horse and Around downtown Pittsville. Check them out on Facebook. Runner at first and 2 outs for Grant Radman. A breaking ball swung on and missed. 1-2 to Radman. Derek Grossman on deck. One-two slow roller to Gunderson at short. Plays it on a friendly hop to first. And dug out there at first by Barneson to end the second inning. No runs on a base hit and 1 left. We've played 2 complete. Pittsville, Eleva-Strum scoreless. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
I'm State Representative John Spiros. I've been on the front lines fighting against the radical, woke agenda, which is trying to tear apart our state and our families. Dangerous policies like defunding the police, open borders, and runaway taxes. As a veteran and former police officer, I know how important upholding the rule of law is for our communities. That's why I've stood up against radical ideas and held the line against the free-spending liberals in Madison. In the August 13th primary, I'm asking for your vote to keep a proven conservative working for us in Madison. After all, if you don't vote to protect our liberties, who will?
Vote John Spiros for State Assembly. Paid for by Spiros for Assembly.
Brady Zippel at the plate for Eleva-Strum. 8-9-1 due up here for the Cardinals, followed by Noah Martinson, and then back to Brady Nichols here for Eleva-Strum. There's a strike, 0-2. Score from Ross Schultz, Three Lakes Phelps 0, Niagara 0. All our other games are scoreless. They're in the bottom of the second inning in Marshfield as there's a swing and a miss. And Logan Zickert picks up his second strikeout. We'll bring up Noah Martinson. From Jack Hackman Field in Marshfield, Eau Claire North 0, Spash 0. Auburndale and Bonduel, first pitch of that game is scheduled for 11 o'clock. There's a strike to Martinson, 0-1. Brady Nichols waiting on deck. All of our games are scoreless so far on Zaleski Sports. Breaking ball misses high, and it's our off-speed pitch misses high. 1 ball and 1 strike. High and tight to Martinson. 2-1. Noah, the third baseman for Eleva-Strum. Right-handed hitter. The 2-1 is swung on and miss. Reminder, Royal DeSoto to follow this game. Start time 1 o'clock. They're going to try and get it started as early as they can. That was knuckled off the hands by Martinson and fouled. We were talking about it beforehand. One of the benefits, there's lots of benefits of having turf field, but one of the benefits is that you don't have to waste 40, 45 minutes to manicure the field and have everybody take infield after a game. Foul straight back into the net, or right back into the fence, and it's 2-2. So that helps out tremendously with quick turnaround times. The 2-2 from Zickert is swung on and missed. A big sweeper, and there's 2 away. 3 strikeouts in a row for Logan Zickert will bring up Brady Nichols, the right fielder. Good luck in the playoffs, Panthers, from Hay Creek Pallet in Pittsville. Hay Creek Companies is dedicated to building a family-centered work culture that invests in the Pittsville community. They sell pallets, animal bedding, and mulch. Learn more by visiting them at haycreekpallet.com. Nichols grounded out to Zickert back in the first inning. Jeepers, already missed a pitch while I was reading. 2-1 to Nichols. Zickert and Webb, extremely quick workers. The 2-1 to Nichols. Swung on and missed, blew it right past him. 2-2 now. That's going to be hit to left and out of play into the parking lot. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Justin Becker waiting on deck. Fires home, tried to check his swing. They went to tag. They're going to ask. And it's 3-2. Three balls and 2 strikes to Brady Nichols. Zickert kicks and fires back and pops it up. It's going to go foul, and Nichols will have another shot at it. Pittsville Farm and Home Center has everything from hydraulic hoses to red roses. They make customized hydraulic hoses and have a fresh flower shop and garden center now open for the spring and summer. Hurry in today for the best selection. They are also your Milwaukee tool dealer. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, and Saturday, 8 to 5. Good luck, Panthers, from Pittsville Farm and Home Center. Check swing. Nichols slips at the plate. It'll be another 1-2-3 inning here for Logan Zickert. We've played 2.5, still scoreless here in Blair Taylor. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
I had an employee at once ask me to prioritize family, faith, and business, and I put them in that order in particular. For each one of our employees, it's family first. You do what is best for you and your family. Then the rest of it will take care of itself. It's about making sure you make the best decisions for you and your family.
At the Granite Shop, we take great pride in what we do. We offer high-quality natural stone granite as well as a huge selection of man-made stone. With full slabs as well as a variety of partial remnants, you'll have no problem finding the stone that was meant for you. Our high-end, high-quality granite, quartz, and marble is perfect for any kitchen, bathroom, or remodel need. We are locally owned and operated on County Road C near Stratford. We service all of Wisconsin.
Bottom of the third inning we go. Grossman, Hardinger, and Zickert for Pittsville. And that'll give us a chance to remind you that today's broadcast is brought to you in part by Gardner Trucking, Badger State Food Processing, and Gardner Cold Storage. They're proud to be part of the Pittsville community. Their team of employees work hard every day to get the job done, just like the Pittsville Panthers teams. Good luck in the playoffs, Panthers, from Gardner Trucking, Badger State Fruit Processing, and Gardner Cold Storage in Pittsville. Derek Grossman to lead things off here for Pittsville, and Derek fouls the first one straight back, and it's 0-1. Bottom of the third inning, scoreless. Both teams still trying to figure out the opponent's pitcher. Webb and Zickert. Outside and missed, 1-1.
One more, Tyler. Take him yourself.
Webb shakes one off. The 1-1. Swung on and missed, 1-2.
There we go. One more, Tyler. Take him yourself.
Again, you can't get to the championship game unless you win your first game, and both teams throwing their aces here in game one. Eleva-Strum with black jerseys, red pinstripes, a couple of the guys with pink sleeves. The 1-2 breaking ball, a lot of movement, didn't get Grossman to chase that time, and it's 2-2. Fires back home. Missed outside, 3-2.
Here we go, Tyler.
Going to be hit right back to Webb. Makes a nice play. Hunter hands it to first, and that'll retire Derek Grossman on the ground out. Now Jake Hardinger, the center fielder, and then Logan Zickert.
One down for the Panthers center fielder, number 15, Jake Hardinger.
Felstead, Anderson, and Nichols from left to right in the outfield for Eleva-Strum. Martinson, Gunderson, Becker, and Barneson from third to first. First offering there to Hardinger is pumped in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Allen's fouled back off the handle and then off of Bierke's mask, and it's quickly 0-2 to Jake Hardinger. The 0-2 misses high, 1-2. A beautiful afternoon, or beautiful morning here in Blair Taylor, just past 10:30. And there's a swing and a miss. 4 strikeouts the first time through the order for Tyler Webb, and now back to the top of the order, and Logan Zickert struck out looking back in the first.
2 outs in the inning for the Panthers. It'll be their leadoff hitter, the pitcher, Logan Zickert.
Nobody on, 2 away here in the third for Pittsville. That was going to be hit hard to left field, and the center fielder got twisted around. That was going to one-hop the wall. Zickert in with a standing 2-out double. Alex Anderson couldn't find the ball, and by the time he did, he was twisted around, fell down, and Logan Zickert with a 2-out double. Took a couple of steps in, and Alex Anderson was all sorts of twisted around and lost. And that'll bring up Dawson Luther. And they're going to put Dawson on for free. They're going to intentionally walk Dawson Luther. And now Brad Neve. Now Brad Neve with 2 runners on and 2 outs. Great speed on the base pass if Brad's able to get a hold of one here. 2 on, 2 out for Pittsville. That was going to be hit over to short, and taking it himself will be Gunderson, and that'll end the home half of the third inning. No runs on a hit, 2 left on. We've played 3 complete. It's still scoreless here in Blair Taylor. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talented expertise of a big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontics and orthodontics, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for your family. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our communities and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
Fourth inning we go here in Blair Taylor already. It's Becker, Webb, and Bierke for Eleva-Strum against Logan Zickert. A reminder, today's broadcast brought to you in part by OMG Butchering at 10624 Highway 73, Pittsville. They got openings now for butcherings. See why they have become a trusted source for custom butchering. Their new retail store is open, featuring their own sausage, snack sticks, flavored brats, and more. Give them a jingle at 715-884-6200 or stop at the store. OMG Butchering, 10624 Highway 73, Pittsville. Custom butchering connections to buy beef and pork in retail store to buy products directly. Again, thank you to all of our Pittsville area sponsors coming on the ride here in the postseason. Justin Becker, the hitter here, grounded out to Friday back in the first inning over at third. Misses a tad bit high there, 2-1. They're going to be hit right back up the middle, and Justin Becker with a leadoff base hit for Eleva-Strum. The two hits today for the Cardinals have been right back up the gut. And that'll bring up Tyler Webb. Pitcher Tyler Webb trying to help his own cause here in the fourth. Fly ball to right his last time up.
Drive him in, Tyler. Nice and easy.
Squares the bunt. Pulls it back and misses for a ball, 1-0.
We go, Tyler. Beat it out.
Mentioning that pink batting gloves, pink sleeves. Squares the bunt again, gets it down, and foul behind home plate. And it's 1-1 strike. Pittsville Associated Bank. Your money works here. Appreciate them coming on board and helping us out. Runner at first and nobody out. 1-1 strike to Tyler Webb. Calls time and resets against Logan Zickert. Squares early. Friday in, over to first. Just back in time is Becker. DeSoto making their way here. Off to our left, the DeSoto Pirates. Over to first, and the throw was there a bit high that time.
Smart out there, Justin.
Saw the Royal Panthers out beyond center field earlier. Now pulls it back and misses high and in. Didn't square around that time. 2-1 to Webb. We'll have a new stream for our second game, so you can't just stay put and watch this one the entire time. We got a new stream coming for DeSoto and Royal. Squares again, gets it down. Third base side, Zickert steps. Zickert throws over to first. Sacrifice bunt is successful, though, for Tyler Webb. And there's one away now for Jake Bierke, who singled his last time up. Base hit here could score the first run of the game here this morning. Bluff View Auto Repair, just off Highway 80 on County Road C in Pittsville, is your full-service auto repair shop. They service cars and light trucks. Call them today for an estimate on County Road C in Pittsville. Runner at first and one out for Jake Bierke. Singled his last time up. Was picked off at first in the second inning as well. That was going to be popped up first base side. Brad Neve is over on it. Pats the glove and makes the catch for the second out. I'll bring up Carter Gunderson. See if we can get you some other scores, if there are any scores. Nothing yet in Milwaukee. Mosinee Notre Dame, their first pitch is at 11. They had to get their field dried off in Appleton. Mosinee and Notre Dame going to be a heck of a game as well. Now it's going to be hit to right. Over on it is Luther. Backing up, and it's over his head. Eleva-Strum will score. Here in the fourth inning, Darren Luther got twisted around in right field. And Carter Gunderson drives in the first run for Eleva-Strum. Saw him kind of struggle on the pop or the fly ball in the first inning, did Luther. An RBI there for Gunderson. Wow. Bottom of the third in Rochelt, Niagara 1, Three Lakes Phelps 0. Spash leading Eau Claire North 1-0.
It'll be their first baseman, number 22, Calvin Barneson.
And now Calvin Barneson, the first baseman. Gunderson with the hit to score the first run today. First offering misses low. Darren Luther again got twisted around in right. And over his head. That one spikes in the dirt, and it's 2-0. Barneson walked back in the second inning, was left stranded. It'll be 4, 5, and 6 for Pittsville in the bottom of the fourth. Outside, good for a strike, 2-1. Take our looks in. Long look. Gonna be hit to short. That's Luther, and he lets it go, or it gets out of his glove. And Barneson reaches first. Again, more damage with 2 outs. And now Justin Rayburn out to have a conversation. This is exactly what Pittsville did against Blair Taylor last week. Pittsville scored 7 runs, 7 of their 8 runs with 2 outs against Blair last week. Pick up quick and easy meals when you're on the go at Pittsville Family Foods Deli. Their hot bar menu features sandwiches, sides, and so much more. Get daily specials including Friday's baked fish and shrimp, and check out their hot personal-sized pizza served daily. Shop local with Panther Pride and support the hometown team at Pittsville Family Foods, downtown Pittsville.
Reaches first on the play. Gunderson gets to third. So it'll be runners at the corners for the Cardinals. And with 2 outs, it's their center fielder.
2 away now for Alex Anderson.
11, Alex Anderson.
Runners at the corners and 2 outs for Alex. See if they put Barneson in motion here with 2 outs. Over at first with the runner at third. There goes the runner. Throw down is going to be cut off. And now they got him in the pickle. The throw home is in time, and they got him at home. Perfect execution by the Pittsville defense to gun down Carter Gunderson at home. The Cardinals do score once on a couple of hits. There was an error and 1 left. We have played 3.5, 1-0 Eleva-Strum. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fear, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
Bottom of the fourth inning we go here in Blair Taylor, pardon me. Just going through some comments. Appreciate you all tuning in. I really thank you all. Josh Wolf asks, will the championship game to go to state be live streamed here as well? It will be. It'll be on a different stream. A different stream will be created, but it will be on this page and it will be on Zaleski Sports, no doubt. You got 6 sectionals going on today on the network. First offering to Braden Friday is good for a strike. Royal and DeSoto to follow. Breaking ball misses a bit high. Maybe a tad bit inside as well. 1-1. That's going to be popped up first base side now to play. Don't forget, we've got state softball coming up on Zaleski Sports as well. Got 3 audio streams coming for you. There's a swing and a miss, and Webb strikes out Friday for the second time. Strike number 5 for Tyler Webb. Bring up Ben Friday, single to left his first time up. All starting on Thursday night. Auburndale will take on Cuba City at 6:30 from Goodman Diamond in Madison. Again, we'll have that game audio stream only. Of course, we can't video stream state. High and tight to Friday, 1-0. And then Friday morning, Pacelli and Assumption at 8 a.m. And then Friday afternoon, Mosney and Lake Mills. 1-1 strike now to Friday. There's a swing and a miss. 1-2 strikes. Fouls it off. Staying alive is Ben Friday. Darren Luther waiting on deck. Tyler Webb has been sensational so far. And now it's going to be blooped to right. Over on it, coming in and making the play is Brady Nichols for the second out. Bring up Darren Luther, lined out to short his last time up. It might be tough to see, and it's kind of tough to see even up here. All the Panthers batters on all their batting helmets missed high and in. See all on the back of their helmets, you have the number 5. That is for Miss Lucy Vanetta, who tragically passed away about a month ago. A junior at Pittsville Senior High School. And bounced in there, 2-0. Part of the Pittsville softball team. Wore number 5, and that's the memory that the baseball team has for Lucy. There's a swing and a miss. Blew it past him, 2-1. I've said it many times, and I'll say it many times again. Pittsville is a very special community. Missed inside, 3-1. Very close-knit. Always standing up for each other, and it's a Great school. Now it's going to be popped up on the infield. Third baseman Noah Martinson makes the catch and ends the 4th inning. 3 up, 3 down for Pittsville offensively. We've played 4 complete. Still Eleva-Strum 1, Pittsville nothing. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Why work for Staub Construction?
Everybody around you is just family.
Everybody seems to bond together and get along good, and
they, I believe, truly care about their employees.
Staub has a great benefits package.
Staub is an employee-owned company that puts a large emphasis on work-life balance.
And everybody wants to see everybody succeed. It's a good place to work.
Join the team at Staub Construction. Apply now at staubco.com.
Little Sprouts Learning Garden with 2 convenient central Wisconsin locations. Here's Brooke Sievers to tell us about it.
Little Sprouts has been around for almost 7 years here in Auburndale. In Rudolph, we've been open for about 2.5. We serve here in Auburndale, we have 6 weeks old up until 12-year-olds. And then in Rudolph, we have 1-year-olds up until 12-year-olds. The biggest thing that we do with them is we have play-based learning so that they learn through play with each other. And social skills are a huge part of what we do with them.
Find Little Sprouts Learning Garden on Facebook today.
Top of the 5th inning, Alex Anderson to lead things off. Anderson was at the plate when Carter Gunderson was thrown out at home. A little pickle play between him and Calvin Barneson. Breaking ball is good for a strike. Zickard quickly ahead, 0-2. There's a swing and a miss, 3 pitches, and Zickard picks up his 4th strikeout. We'll bring up Brady Zimpel. Your one-stop shop is in the heart of Dexterville is Lakeside Oasis. The C-Store has everything you need when you're headed to the lake. Beer, bait, ice, and snacks. Just to name a few, the C-Store is open 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. or stop in the diner for a bite to eat. Lakeside Oasis on Highway 80 in the heart of Dexterville. Lakeside Oasis says good luck today, Panthers. Zippel ahead quickly. 2-0. Noah Martinson waiting on deck. That was going to be blooped to left, coming in, and it's going to fall in for a base hit in front of Derek Grossman with a 1-out base hit for Brady Zimpel, the DH. Matthews Electric Service is your complete electric contractor for commercial, residential, and agricultural work serving central Wisconsin. He does trenching and bucket truck work and is fully licensed and insured. Call Matt today at 715-884-1111. Matthews Electric Service says good luck, Panthers. Runner at first and 1 out. Squares the bunt, pulls it back, and misses inside, and it's 1-0. Top of the order due up next for Eleva-Strum, leading 1-0. Over to first, back in time is Zimpel. Squares a bunt again, pulls it back, and Zimpel didn't take off. Yeah, he didn't go. It definitely wasn't a foul ball. Yeah, didn't hear a foul ball, and should be 2-0 now. Noah Martinson heading back to the plate. Ahead, 2 balls and no strikes. Brady Nichols on deck for Eleva-Strum. Squares again, pulls it back and misses high and in again. 3-0. Squares on the 3-0 and throws it away. So a 4-pitch walk to the number 9 hitter will bring up the top of the order, and Brady Nichols. Lake Dexter Drive-In is a favorite summertime stop, serving daily 10:30 till 9. After the ball game or on your way to your favorite fishing hole, stop in for a bite to eat, including their burgers, brats, fish fries, and more. They have your favorite treats too, like shakes, malts, and soft serve and scoop ice cream. Good luck today to the Panthers from Lake Dexter Drive-In, a summertime favorite. Open Memorial Day to Labor Day on Highway 80, and check them out on Facebook. Brady Nichols 0 for 2 today, a couple of groundouts back to Zickert. Logan comes set, squares the bunt, and fouls it straight back. Runners at first and second with one out here for Eleva-Strum. Squares again. Misses outside. 1-1. Zickert gets one he likes. Squares again. Gets it down. The throw to third is away. Zickert throws it away. And coming in to score will be Zimpel. And Eleva-Strum leads 2-0. So Nichols will reach on the fielder's choice, and Zimpel will reach on the error by Zickert. And it's 2-0. 2-0 Eleva-Strum.
Zimpel comes around to score on Nichols' bunt.
And 2-0 Eleva-Strum. A couple of bad defensive plays for Pittsville has cost them a 2-0 lead. A bad play out in right by Darren Luther, and then an error by the senior Zickert. Chastain Hesley Insurance Agency is your full-service agency in Pittsville, offering auto, home, business, farm, and life insurance from a variety of companies, including Progressive. Whatever you need to protect, let them provide you with a free quote. Good luck Panthers from Chastain Hesley Insurance Agency, downtown Pittsville.
One out for the Cardinals' second baseman, number 3, Justin Becker.
They'll have a courtesy runner here over at second base for the third baseman, Martinson.
Running at second base for the Cardinals will be number 5, Brody Hansen.
Brody Hansen will be the runner. I'll bring up Justin Becker. Ground out and a single today for Justin. 2-0 Eleva-Strum here in the top of the 5th inning. Still only one out. Food and fun are the features at Horse and Around in downtown Pittsville. Stop in for daily food specials like $2 burgers on Tuesday and Fish Fry Friday. Pam and the staff congratulates the Panthers baseball team on a terrific season. Misses for a ball. There's great food and fun at Horse and Around downtown Pittsville. Check them out on Facebook. It's going to be hit foul up along third. Update from Appleton. In Mosinese sectional, their field at the Xavier or Appleton Legion Field, the Xavier Legion Field, has been deemed unplayable for right now. So they're not able to play right now in Appleton. That's Mosinee and Notre Dame. And then Kiel and Xavier are supposed to play as well. So right now that game, that sectional is on hold. There's a strike. 2-2 now to Becker. Zickert comes set. Hanson leads from second. Fires home, bloops it into center field. Hardinger coming in on it. And the throw is going to be cut off. And another base hit here for Justin Becker. And the bases are loaded for Eleva-Strum with only one out. And Tyler Webb, the pitcher, coming up. Has been as good as it gets on the mound. Trying to come through here for the Cardinals. And now the pitcher, Tyler Webb, with the Pittsville infield playing in. Pittsville infield plays in with one out. Trying to break it open here in the fifth. Misses low and away. Good stop by Krieger behind the home plate. Inning started with a strikeout, then a single, a walk, and an error. And another single. Zickert comes set. Gonna be hit to short. That's Luther. He bobbles it again, gets out at second. The throw to first is not in time, and that one gets away. Eleva scores twice, and they lead 4-0. Martinson scores. Nichols scores. Becker out at second. Webb reaches on the fielder's choice. And then the error by Friday allows Nichols to score. So Webb will stand at first. There are two outs, but two have scored. And now a meeting.
For the time being, Webb advances to first. Two Cardinal runners score on the play.
Bucks and Berries congratulates Panthers baseball on a great season. Buck and Berries Cafe on Highway 80 in Babcock is your go-to family restaurant for their signature pies and homemade food served with their friendly staff. It's a cozy atmosphere for the whole family. So when you're in the area, stop on in and check out their daily specials. They're open 7 days a week, 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Bucks and Berries Family Restaurant on Highway 80 in Babcock. And you can check them out on Facebook. So C.J. Christensen trying to get a explanation as well. So for the time being, 3 runs have scored on a couple of errors in the inning for Pittsville. And C.J. Christensen, who is so there would be a runner at first and Tyler Webb with Jake Bierke at the plate. And now they will have a courtesy runner or a pinch runner here for the pitcher as well. So runner at first and 2 outs for Eleva-Strum here once the substitution has been made with the runner and Tyler Webb at first base. Good luck in the playoff, Panthers, from Hay Creek Pal in Pittsville. Hay Creek Companies is dedicated to building a family-centered work culture that invests in the Pittsville community. They sell pallets, animal bedding, and mulch. Learn more by visiting them at haycreekpallet.com.
With 2 outs and a runner at first, Eleva-Strum will send up their catcher, number 44, Jake Bierke.
Some confusion with the substitution and whatnot, but they're ready to go here with the runner and Jake Bierke at the plate. So there's a new runner, but they also mentioned that Martinson is back into the number 9 spot. Breaking ball is popped up into shallow left center field. That's another base hit. And after all that wait, Jake Bjerke was ready to go and bloops a single.
Jake Bjerke with his second hit of the day.
Now Carter Gunderson, who really opened these floodgates for Eleva-Strum back in the 4th inning, had that twisted around double. Had that twisted around double back in the 4th inning that allowed Justin Becker to score. That was the first run. And then the floodgates have opened here in the 5th for Eleva-Strum. That'll bring up Carter Gunderson. 2 on, 2 out. 4-0. 4-0 in favor of Eleva-Strum. There's a swing and a miss. Ground out and a double today for Gunderson. That's going to be hit hard to right. Coming in on it, Luther makes a jumping catch to end the 5th inning. But Eleva-Strum scores 4 times on 3 hits. They leave 2. There were 2 errors. We've played 4.5. New score, Eleva-Strum 4, Pittsville nothing. You're watching high school baseball on Zaleski Sports.
Need a new mattress? All Furniture in downtown Marshfield has mattresses, and you can save like never before. We have stacks of mattresses, save big on factory liquidations and closeouts, one-of-a-kind items, and mismatched fabrics. Save on special purchases and rollback pricing on 2-sided flippable mattresses. Discounts on adjustable bases and even clearance pricing on floor models.
The furniture people for good home furnishings. Mall furniture where value is yours.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center. The tools you trust from the people you can depend on. Shop the store within a store and find what you're looking for.
That's what I was looking for. That's what I was looking for. Now that's what I was looking for.
Looks like you found what you're looking for.
We redesigned our store to offer the biggest selection of Milwaukee tools.
A selection so big you'll need a map to find your way out.
Hiller's True Value in Marshfield, Central Wisconsin's Milwaukee Tool Destination Center.
Bottom of the 5th inning we go here in Blair Taylor, as the Eleva-Strum Cardinals lead Pittsville 4-0. And they'll start off with Grant Radman against Tyler Webb. Now it's going to be roped to center field. Backing up is Alex Anderson. Takes a couple of steps back and makes the easy catch. 1 up and 1 down now for Derek Grossman. OMG Butchering at 10624 Highway 73 Pittsville now has openings for butchering. See why they have become a trusted source for custom butchering. Their new retail store is open, featuring their own sausage, snack sticks, flavored brats, and more. Give them a jingle at 715-884-6200 or stop at the store. OMG Butchering, 10624 Highway 73 in Pittsville. Custom butchering connections to buy beef or pork, and retail store to buy their products directly. Ball game just over an hour old. First pitch was at 10:02. We're at 11:12. C-Mavs alongside Joe Anderson here at Blair Taylor High School for this sectional semifinal between Pittsville and Eleva-Strum. It was scoreless until the 4th. Eleva-Strum scored 1 in the 4th and then 3 in the last half inning, and Tyler Webb has been outstanding on the mound for the Cardinals. The winner of this one will take on the winner of Royal and DeSoto, and that game will be streamed here on Zaleski Sports as well. Quickly, 2 up and 2 down now for Jake Hardinger.
Nobody on for the Panthers center fielder, number 15, Jake Hardinger.
Hardinger, the center fielder, strikeout victim back in the third. That was going to be hit over to short. And a throw to first, a 1-2-3 inning. Here in the fifth for Eleva-Strum defensively. That's exactly what the Cardinals wanted. That's what they got. And just like that, Eleva-Strum's coming up to bat here in the sixth. It is 4-0 Cardinals. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
2023 was a year of change, innovation, building something new, and teamwork. The H&S legacy is evolving, and we're carrying it forward, designing equipment that helps farmers get the job done, looking ahead to the future of farming while staying true to the values that have brought us this far and made us who we are today. H&S, strong heritage, strong people, stronger future.
Hi, I'm Shai from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
It'll be 6, 7, and 8 due up here for Eleva-Strum in the visitor half of the sixth inning. Barneson, Anderson, and Zimpel. I'll give us a chance to remind you that today's broadcast is brought to you in part by Pittsville Farm and Home Center. They've got everything from hydraulic hoses to red roses. They make customized hydraulic hoses and a fresh flower shop and garden center now open for spring. Hurry in today for best selection. They are also your Milwaukee tool dealer. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 6, and Saturday, 8 to 5. Good luck, Panthers, from Pittsville Farm and Home Center. Offering to Barneson is good for a strike. Just underway up in Gillett. It's Auburndale and Bondwell. Auburndale kind of a little bit of a Cinderella story as well. Knocking off the co-conference champions from the Merriwood South in their regionals last week. Knocked off Marathon on Wednesday and then went to Stratford and knocked off Stratford on Thursday. Both of those games, they beat Marathon 1-0 or 2-0. I think both games were 2-0. There's a strike, buckled the knees. And strikeout number 5 for Logan Zickert, and there's one away here in the sixth. Waukesha North and Muskego, they're in the bottom of the fourth, scoreless. Of course, our game here. Appreciate everyone tuning in. Reminder, if you're an Eleva-Strum or Pittsville fan, the championship game will be Dawson Luther with a nice stop, a no play, and a one-out base hit for Alex Anderson. But
It'll be their designated hitter, number 12, Brady.
But the championship game will be live streamed here on Zaleski Sports. Josh, I'm not sure who's playing in the Cumberland sectional, but we are not, as of Zaleski Sports is not at the Cumberland sectional. So Brady Zimpel at the plate now. Time is called. They got to reset the base over at first. Joe Anderson will have the call for game 2 for you here today. Royal and DeSoto. Sectional semifinal scheduled for 1 o'clock, but they are sure going to do their darndest to get this once this game is over. Once this game is over, to get the next game started right away. Runner at first and 1 out. High for a ball. Zimpel, the DH, a strikeout and a single today. Inside corner for a strike, 2-1. Top of the order will be up for Pittsville in the home half of the 6th inning. Foul straight back. 2-2. Four runs on 7 hits. 4 runners left on base so far for Eleva-Strum. No runs, 2 hits, and 3 errors for Pittsville today. 2 in the last inning. That allowed Zimpel to score, pardon me, and Nichols to score. Runner at first and 1 out. 2 balls and 2 strikes to the Eleva-Strum DH, Brady Zimpel. 2-2 is a breaking ball swung on and missed. And that's strikeout number 6 for Zickert. Bring up Noah Martinson.
Still a runner at first base for the Cardinals, and it'll be their third baseman, number 8, Noah Martinson.
Noah Martinson struck out. He tried to bunt in his last at-bat, but Zickert missed pretty bad and ended up walking him. Inside corner is good for a strike, and it's 0-1. Pick off over to first. Anderson back in time. Top of the order due up next for Eleva-Strum as well. Brady Nichols on deck. One foul back, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. Noah Martinson, runner at first is Alex Anderson. Breaking ball is swung on and missed. Zickert strikes out the side here in the 6th. Pittsville's got some work to do. They got the top of the order coming up. Still 4-0 Eleva-Strum. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
After a couple years of a job that doesn't fit, it's time for more money, more opportunity. That is where Mid-State Technical College comes in. Would cooking be a good fit? Try on a career in welding. Perhaps the outdoors suits you better. Or maybe helping people is a better fit. No matter your path, we've got cutting-edge classes with field-trained professionals and better tuition options, making Mid-State the perfect fit.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's fat bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
Top of the order due up here for Pittsville. They got some work to do against Tyler Webb, and Tyler's been outstanding on the mound for the Cardinals. But before we start the bottom of the 6th, and Logan Zickert, Gardner Trucking, Badger State Food Processing, and Gardner Cold Storage is proud to be part of the Pittsville community. Their team of employees work hard every day to get the job done, just like the Pittsville Panthers teams. Good luck in the playoffs, Panthers, from Gardner Trucking, Badger State Fruit Processing, goodness gracious, and Gardner Cold Storage of Pittsville. Fouled into the mitts, strike 1 to Zickert, and it's 0-1. Tyler Webb back at it again. Line foul, and Zickert quickly behind, 0-2. Webb looks in. High and away, 1-2. Royal DeSoto coming up next. That's going to be golfed over to first. Gobbled up there and taken by Barneson for the first out. We'll bring up Dawson Luther. Pop up and a walk today for Dawson.
Nobody on for Panthers shortstop, number 2, Dawson Luther.
First offering misses high for a ball, 1-0. Brad Neve on deck. Luther was walked his last time up, and he singles up the middle with one away here in the 6th. Now Brad Neve, the first baseman.
It'll be their first baseman, number 19, Brad Neve.
If you have any scores to pass along, leave them down in the chat box for us today. First offering to Brad is good for a strike. It's 0-1. Score from Milwaukee, Waukesha North, and Muskego still 0-0. Mosinee and Notre Dame. Start time of that game is to be determined. It's going to be hit up along third, backhanded nicely to second for one. Across, and the throw is not going to be had. A nice play by Martinson and Becker. And there's 2 away here in the 6th inning. And now there's 2 away for Braden Friday. Three Lakes Phelps and Niagara, 2-1, Three Lakes Phelps. Spash and EC North. Spash leading 6-0. Bondwell and Auburndale. Get you a score there from Gillett, scoreless in the top of the 2nd. Neve no threat to run at first as Friday looks at a ball, 2-0. Quickly 2 away here in the inning. Can be hit hard, just foul, and it's 2-1. Pittsville has been, or Mosinee has been very hopeful that they're going to be starting soon. They have not gotten around to starting in Appleton yet. Outside, 3-1. Webb sets and fires. Can be hit hard to third again. Justin Rayburn just out of the reach of Coach Rayburn. Three balls and 2 strikes to Braden Friday. 3 Ks for Braden today. Tyler Webb looks at Neve at first, and now they got him picked off, and they got him. Neve was leaning, and they picked him off at first base as Brad was getting ready to take off with the pitch as it was a full count with 2 outs, and that was it. And that'll end the 6th inning. It looks like Pittsville will have a new pitcher when we come back to start the 7th. Back after this on Zaleski Sports.
The Sports Den, located on Marshfield's sunny south side since 1975. The Sports Den has the area's best selection of outdoor equipment. Find top brands of snowshoes, cross-country and downhill skis, snowboards, swimming equipment, skateboards, and more. The Sports Den has a full-service bike repair center along with top bike brands, Specialized, Trek, and others. The Sports Den is Central Wisconsin's Fat Bike headquarters. Visit the Sports Den in Marshfield Monday through Saturday and thesportsden.net.
For over 50 years, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield has served the area with the talented expertise of a big city dentistry with a hometown feel. With our multi-specialty staff and board-certified periodontics and orthodontics, Dental Clinic of Marshfield has solutions for your family. We take pride in being in-network with an array of insurance companies to meet the needs of our communities and our patients. No matter what your dental need, the Dental Clinic of Marshfield will be there for you.
Here we go to the 7th inning in Blair Taylor. It'll be 1, 2, and 3 due up for Eleva-Strum, going up against sophomore right-hander Dawson Luther. Dawson coming in for Logan Zickert. Logan finished the game with 4 runs, 7 strikeouts, 2 walks, and hoping for his teammate to put up a 0 for the bats to come alive. They have not yet against Tyler Webb. First offering from Dawson Luther is a breaking ball, misses high. Here in the 7th, Nichols, Becker, and Webb. Brady today, a couple of groundouts and a fielder's choice, scored a run in the 5th. A wild pitch there from Luther, and it's 2-0. Royal DeSoto coming up next, and then followed by the championship game later on this afternoon. The 2-0 is a strike, dropped by Krieger, but no harm, no foul, 2-1. He smashed foul into the parking lot, and well out of play. Nowhere near my car. I parked well beyond, or well away. Came over the parking lot just to the left of us here and decided, don't need it to get hit today. So then I drove away and parked in a different spot. Fly ball to left and out of play. Remains 2-2 to Nichols. Or 3-2, pardon me. Missed one. Path coming home and just a tad outside. And a leadoff walk here to Brady Nichols will bring up Justin Becker. 2 for 3 today is the second baseman, Justin Becker.
With nobody out, it'll be their second baseman, number 3, Justin Becker.
A couple of singles, a run scored, and a ground out today for Justin. Runner stands at first is Brady Nichols with nobody out here. There's a strike at the bottom of the zone, 0-1. Again, these two teams met up here last year in this 10 o'clock game in a sectional semifinal. Eleva-Strum won that one and then ended up losing to Ithaca in the sectional final. Squares the bunt, gets it down first base side. Luther steps to first on the sacrifice bunt for Justin Becker. Little things getting the job done.
With the sacrifice bunt, advances Nichols to 2. One out for the Cardinal pitcher, number 21, Tyler Webb.
One away for Tyler Webb, the pitcher. Fly out, sacrifice bunt, and a reach down fielder's choice. One 0 to Webb. It's going to be smashed to left field and over on it, and making the catch is Grossman. Just missed it, did Webb, and there's 2 away. Bring up Jake Bierke, 2 for 3 today.
It'll bring up their cleanup hitter, number 44, catcher Jake Bierke.
Couple of singles and a pop out today for Jake. First offering good for a strike, 0-1. Luther fires. 1 ball and 1 strike. Can be hit and out of play. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Bierke. Dawson Luther comes set on the 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that'll end the 7th inning. Pittsville's got needs 4. Goodness, Pittsville needs 4. We head to the bottom of the 7th. 4-0 Eleva-Strum. Back after this, Zaleski Sports.
I'm State Representative John Spiros. I've been on the front lines fighting against the radical, woke agenda, which is trying to tear apart our state and our families. Dangerous policies like defunding the police, open borders, and runaway taxes. As a veteran and former police officer, I know how important upholding the rule of law is for our communities. That's why I've stood up against radical ideas and held the line against the free-spending liberals in Madison. In the August 13th primary, I'm asking for your vote to keep a proven conservative working for us in Madison. After all, if you don't vote to protect our liberties, who will?
Vote John Spiros for State Assembly. Paid for by Spiros for Assembly.
Tyler Webb back out there for his 7th inning of work. 4-0 Eleva-Strum. Pittsville, no runs on 3 hits. They've committed 3 errors and have left only 2 runners on base. Base hits in the 2nd, in the 3rd, and in the 6th against Tyler Webb. Tyler hasn't been just mowing him down. He's only got 6 strikeouts, but has been very efficient, and defense has been sensational behind him.
Leading off the Panthers will be third baseman, number 27, Braden Friday.
Braden Friday will be at the plate. He was at the plate when Brad Neve got picked off of first base. First offering home is going to be hit to third base side, popped up and out of play. 0-1 to Braden Friday. Eleva-Strum trying to get back to that sectional championship game. Webb fires home. Low for a ball, 1-1. Fouled into the screen, and it runs even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 coming home. Low, 3-2. 3 balls and 2 strikes to Braden Friday. And that was going to be a hit hard to left center field. Backing up is Anderson, staying up in the jet stream and making the catch. 1 up and 1 down now for Ben Friday. Single and a fly out for Ben.
Anderson grabs the deep fly ball for the first out of the inning. With 1 out, nobody on for the Panthers. It'll be their second baseman, number 13, Ben Friday.
Friday pops it up, third base side. Over on it is Martinson, and out of play, and it's 0-1. And we will have Royal and DeSoto after this one. And then the championship game after that. Now it's fouled at the plates. And Friday behind, 0-2. We'll have a brief Nasonville Dairy postgame show after this game is concluded, so that we can get reset, get the stream reset and ready to go for game 2. The 0-2 out of play, 0-2 to Ben Friday. Darren Luther on deck. We're waiting on baseballs for our home plate umpire here. No balls and 2 strikes to Ben Friday. Webb comes set on the 0-2. Hit over to second. That's Becker. Steps and throws to retire Friday. Pittsville down to their final out here. Eleva-Strum one out away from claiming a region or a sectional semifinal win. Wyatt Radaman will be the hitter. One of the seniors on this Pittsville team.
With 2 outs, the Panthers will be number 18, Wyatt Radaman.
There's a swing and a miss to Wyatt, and it's 0-1. Again, Pittsville this year, just 3 losses on the year. Came at the end of the year, and Eleva-Strum is 1 pitch away from punching their ticket to a sectional final. Tyler Webb comes home, swing and a miss. And the Eleva-Strum Cardinals are sectional final bound after Tyler Webb throws a gem here today, going 7 innings and shutting out the Pittsville Panthers here in this one. Final score, Eleva-Strum 4 and Pittsville 0. We'll be back after this quick break. Wrap this one up, get you ready for DeSoto and Royal on Zaleski Sports.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Freer, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Cafetieri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.
Welcome back to Blair Taylor, where Eleva-Strum has knocked off the Pittsville Panthers for the second year in a row in a sectional semifinal. Final score, Eleva-Strum 4 and Pittsville 0. Pittsville did not score, obviously, just 3 hits on the day for the Panthers. They only left 2 runners on base. Logan Zickert finishes his career with 6 strikeouts today, with 7 strikeouts, giving up 4 runs. The Cardinals with 7 hits and 5 runners left on base. Pittsville sees their season come to an end at a mark of 23-4. Eleva-Strum advances to a sectional final to take on the winner of our next game, DeSoto and Royal. I'm assuming that game will, maybe 12:30. They're trying to start time, but we will have that stream ready for you. Joe Anderson on the call of our next game here between Royal and DeSoto. Thank you to all of our Pittsville area sponsors and everybody back in Central Wisconsin for joining this ride for the Pittsville Panthers this year. Thank you. And once again, the Pittsville Panthers see their season come to an end here in Blair Taylor once again this year. A final score of 4-0 Eleva-Strum over Pittsville. Have a great rest of your afternoon. Joe will be back with you. We're assuming in about 45 minutes for Game 2, DeSoto and Royal, first pitch at about 12:30. Again, for all of us here at Zaleski Sports, thank you to all of our Pittsville fans. Eleva-Strum, your game coming up in a sectional final in about 3 hours. We'll have that game for you here on Zaleski Sports. Once again, 4-0 Pittsville over Eleva-Strum. We'll talk to you again in our next game on Zaleski Sports.